Hello, friends. I'm happy to be here today, and I will really be grateful if you give me feedback. Do you see me? Can you hear me? Because I'm not sure I'm online right now. So please give me your feedback so I can start with the significant part of the video and ignore the technical part of it. Um, my name is Gergana Radovich. I'm a holistic health practitioner, sleep expert, and EFT trainer. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the how we can improve our financial situation, money situation with a simple tool like EFT. So please give me your feedback. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything okay? Because I'm not really sure it is on my side of the video. So let's presume everything's okay because I don't see any comments, neither yes, it's okay or no, it's not okay. And let's start with the significant part of the video. What's your current financial situation in the moment? Are you happy with it? Or vice versa, you are completely unhappy and you'd like to change it? And what have you done in the past to change that situation? And I would like to tell you that, on my opinion, many people struggle with their money situation or finances in general. And although there are many um, fin- fin- um, a lot of financial advice can be found online, it's not always the financial advices that we need. But sometimes, most of the times, many times, we need to look inward and see what beliefs we hold about whether we can or cannot have money, get money, spend money, invest, create a business, or so on. Because we, all of us, have our different beliefs based on our different past and our different situations. It might be family situation, social situation, personal situation, and so on and so on. And that's why when we are talking about money and situations with money, we need to look at what's happening in our life in general. And on my opinion, how we think about having or not having enough money is very closely related to how we think about our self-worth, whether we are worthy enough or not so much. And often, if we don't consider ourselves worthy enough, we don't consider ourselves worthy enough to have more money, to achieve more, to uh, get raised at work, and so on and so on. So that's why it's very important to educate yourself financially, but it's really equally important to educate yourself about your own inner beliefs, about what you think, not only about money, but what you think about yourself. And that's why uh, such a simple tool like EFT is simple but brings awesome results actually, is very useful. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, or simply called tapping, and it can help you if you use it daily. It can help you to find and release your significant negative beliefs, not only about money, but about all of the things in your life, things you like or you don't like. And I'm so happy to hear to see my first comment. Hello Stasi, welcome to today's video. Please give me a feedback whether you see and hear me well enough so I can concentrate on the topic and not on the technical issues. Sometimes it happens. And again, let me ask you a question right now. When you think about money, what's the first thing that pops up in your mind? It might be, I never have enough money, or it's easy for me to earn a lot of money, but it's even easier to spend all of it. Or maybe it's, I don't believe I'll ever have enough. Or maybe it's, I don't know what money is at all. I never have enough to pay my bills or to do the things I love to do. Or it might be something as money are the ultimate evil, or something like those who have money are evil or bad people or unworthy, or money, having money isn't spiritual, or even talking or thinking about money isn't spiritual. All these beliefs might come in different forms, but all these beliefs hold us back from having more, not for the sake of having money in a box, as we say here in Bulgaria, stacking money on a pile. And but having more money means we can spend more, not only about ourselves, our families, our vacations, and so on, but having more money means that we can spend more about causes, about people, about children, about animals, about anything we believe that's worth spending money about. So it's not only, I'm not talking about money as I need to have more simply for the sake of having more. I'm talking about having more in order to live in abundance and in order to help others, help animals, help nature, help causes, help everything that I hold dear to my heart. And that's why it's important to pinpoint the negative beliefs around money and to find what you can improve. And here, let me tell you a funny story. Now, when I look at it, it's funny, but I surely didn't laugh when it was happening. But when I first started my blog. I've mentioned before I still have two websites, and I remember when I was starting the first one, probably it was, I don't know, 8, 9 years, 10 years ago. I don't really remember. And I was writing my first articles at that time. I was newly certified trainer, And of course, I wanted to reach more people. I wanted to write articles which would help people read about why exercise is important and reach out to me so I could help them. And of course, helping them would mean that I would help myself financially. So it's a very reasonable thing to do, right? No, because at the moment, or no, as I was thinking at that time, but I remember that story yesterday, and it really struck me out. I mean, I was really surprised to see it so clearly now. But at that time, I would write awesome articles. Well, good or not so good doesn't matter, but I would put my whole heart in that article, in these articles. And it didn't matter how much value I had put in a blog post, in an article, I wouldn't even dare to say something simple as, if you need help, reach out to me. In my mind, this was a big no, no, no. At that time, I believe that I had to produce huge amount only, I mean, huge amount of free information without having a call to action. And when somebody suggested me, you need to put a call to action at least for the people to know what to do now with this information, I was, no, 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 I cannot do that. Of course, with time, it changed, but it changed because I changed my beliefs around money, around finances, around my own worth. And when I'm thinking about this situation now, it's, as I said in the beginning, it's funny, but not that much funny actually. Because if we don't believe in ourselves, we cannot help others. And from experience, I know that if it's your goal to help others, you need to change what you think about money, what you believe about money and about finances. And I would really like to hear in comments whether this is your situation or similar to your situation or not. So please put just simple yes, it's absolutely similar, or no, I don't resonate with that at all. And here there is no wrong or right answer actually. We are just in different parts of in different situations, different parts of our lives. And my hope for today's video is that you can look closer at your own situation and find those beliefs that really don't work well for you. And another thing, finding the beliefs you hold about money is important because they're very similar to the beliefs you hold about all other areas of your life. And self-worth is just one of them. If you don't believe you deserve to live an abundant life in terms of finances or money, material things, you will probably struggle with finding abundance in the other areas of your life. Because it really doesn't matter whether we want more friends, more joy, more love, more money. And my point was that if we don't learn how to accept what we need, it's we will not find the ultimate happiness and abundance we all deserve. And saying so, I must add here that when I did that to my own situation, to my own life and personal life and business practice, I surely found when I taught myself how to accept more money, I actually taught myself how to accept more joy, how to accept more positive energy, how to accept gifts for people or from universe. I taught myself how to be more receptive and accepting in general. And that's what we really want, right? We want to live happy, to live with joy, to have family and friends who love us, to love us, and to have people who we love back. And again, how this whole thing stands with EFT tapping or tapping simply. I use tapping daily in order to find the negative beliefs, to find the obstacles, and to overcome them. And here, if you want to know more, of course, if you want me to be your guide in that journey, reach out to me and you can send me a message at my website, nfc.com or nfc.bg, and I'll be really happy to work with you toward helping you achieve your own financial goals. But let me show you a quick example of how you can use tapping in order to identify and get rid of those negative beliefs. And again, let's start from the side of the hand. We're tapping at the side of the hand. Let's start here and I'll show you how to find situations that helped you create such a limiting belief, such as it's never enough or I can never have enough money. So let's start tapping at the side of the hand. Even though I believe that I won't be able to have enough, no matter what I do, I love and accept myself. And again, even though I strongly believe that I won't be able ever to have enough money, I love and accept myself. And one more time, I won't have enough money no matter what I do. But I still love and accept myself. And top of the head, continue tapping and pay attention to the situations or memories that come up. I'll never have enough. Eyebrow. I'll never have enough. Side of the eye. It's never enough. Under the eye. I'll never have enough money. Under the nose. It doesn't matter what I do. On the chin. It never matters what I do. I never have enough. I will never have enough. It's so hard to have enough. And I work hard and still I don't have enough. and I will never have enough. And tapping through the points, pay attention to what comes to your mind. It might be a thought, a clear situation from the past, a overheard conversation, again in your past, or something else. Keep tapping through the points and pay attention to what really comes up. Because the memories that are going to show are most probably those memories, those situations where you formed this belief at first place. Because something happened, somebody told you something, or you lost something, and that's where you formed a belief. It's never enough. Pay attention to those memories, those situations. You can write them down, and later you can work on them one by one, starting from the most negative one. I mean, the most that one that holds is the most significant actually on the scale from 0 to 10. So continue tapping and repeat several more times. It's never enough. It's never going to be enough. It doesn't really matter how hard I work. It's never enough. I don't know what to do. I don't know where this belief came from. And pay attention to what shows up in your mind. And stop tapping, inhale, exhale, and feel what you feel. Is there tension, headache, ache somewhere in the body, tightness, burning sensation, or something else? And this, if there is, rate it from on the scale from 0 to 10. 10 is the most significant one. And ask yourself, this sensation, let's say it's a burning sensation in your chest. Ask yourself, when was the first time I felt this way? When was the first time I experienced that? And look what comes up. And most probably, it's a situation which helped you from this belief. It's never enough. Someone told me, I have this belief, it's never enough, or it's very hard, and it's usually we have different, a couple of beliefs, even more, not only one, but and they are intertwined together. But this woman, she told me, I remember that when I was a kid, I needed to sell my sneakers in order to be able to get some money for something that I needed more. And somebody else told me, I believe one of my strongest beliefs is that if you want to have enough, you need to really to work really hard. And she continued, I remember my father saying that you need to really work during the weekends, and I remember him being very happy when I worked during the weekends. And now, she continued, I find myself buried in work, and I often find myself working during the weekends. And now I see how this prevents me from having my best possible life. Because it doesn't really matter how much you work, how much effort you put. It really matters what kind of efforts you put in your work, and ultimately what is your belief system. If you believe you are worthy, if you believe you deserve, if you believe you are successful, you're most probably going to have all these things. And if you believe that you don't deserve, you are not successful, you need to try harder and harder, you need to be a perfectionist, most probably you will still have success, but at a much greater cost. So, my question for you here is, my suggestion as well for you here is to really look at your own belief system and identify what you believe is true and whether it's really true. And pay attention to beliefs such as I need to work hard in order to have enough. It doesn't really matter how much I work, I won't have enough ever. I don't deserve to get paid well, or I don't deserve a raise at work, or nobody will give me more, and all these different kinds of beliefs. And I suggest you take a sheet of paper with something to write, put aside 10 minutes, and do this simple exercise. And then when you have all these beliefs, and they will come more and more, actually put a number across each of those beliefs. From 0 to 10, how strong is the belief for you? 0 is it's absolutely not true. 10 is it can be more valid. It's absolutely valid. So write the belief, put the number, have your list, and start tapping with the most significant ones. And pay attention to how your life changes. It might be subtle or not so subtle, but with time, with practice, it's going to improve for sure. The one of the again, I'm not saying you need to tap only and wait for the universe to pour abundance at your door. You need to take actions, of course, but the first thing before the action is changing your mindset. And that's what we are doing with tapping. So, first thing, regular tapping. Second thing, regular actions. And of course, once again, if you need some help doing so, if you need to release your stress, to find a way to release your stress, to build your future goal, to identify that goal, and to create a plan working toward that goal, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help you. My name is Gergana Radovich. I'm very happy to be with you today. Thank you for being here and have a great day.